Okay. Did you want to give the recap or like what did you say? Like the intro, the TLDR? Like, do we need to do
The
that?
general synopsis.
Yeah, do we need to do that or no? I feel like people clicking in will already know what it is because that's what they search for.
You can do it if you want.
Okay, so Marry My Husband is basically about a girl who wants another girl to marry her husband. That's it.
What the heck?
What the hell kind of synopsis is that? You don't even talk about
There's
the
no
whole.
context.
There's no context.
Okay, I don't know if anyone's in chat right now because I don't have you guys up, but if anyone wants to watch this drama with no spoilers, you leave now. Okay, this is your chance to leave because I'm gonna start spoilers now. Okay, cool. Don't say I didn't warn you because I hate spoilers. So I don't want to spoil it for anyone else. But basically, okay, Marry My Husband is basically about a very, very nice, kind main female character who is married to a piece of shit. And then she gets cancer and then finds out the piece of shit is cheating on her with her piece of shit best friend. And then a miracle happens. A miracle happens and she's transported back 10 years ago.
Wait,
And
what the hell?
huh?
You left the part out where she dies.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. I forgot the most important part. Yes. She dies. She not only dies, they kill her. Okay, they kill her for insurance money. Okay, so a miracle happens, and she is transported back in time. She wakes up 10 years earlier, and she gets the second chance at life to redo, the stuff. So basically, she has to give her fate to someone else. So what that means is she has to make sure somebody else takes her life because she don't want it no more because it sucks.
Takes her past life.
Yeah, takes her like not takes her life as in kills her.
I thought that part was okay. I thought I was clear.
Okay.
I thought that was clear.
It is a revenge drama with romance sprinkled in.
I thought that was clear too.
Okay?
Nope.
Not
I mean,
super
they
clear.
killed her and she came back to life 10 years earlier. There's gonna be revenge.
Okay.
The title is Marry My Husband. There's gonna be romance. Thought it was implied. No? Okay, whatever. Alright, let's get right into it. You guys want to go first? Let's do like episode by episode. So episode 1. Let's make it quick, okay? None of your long breathing, long pausing, a lot of thinking, succinct, whatever. Let's just get into it. Episode 1. What'd you guys think?
It was a strong start. It was really good. I like the part
Yeah.
where she finds out about the two cheaters and then she dies a really bad death with cancer as well on top of that. So that was really strong. That really made me, want to continue watching the show to see what happens.
Definitely
Yeah.
a strong start, and I was like, what the hell is gonna happen next?
And I always love that time travel type of, feature in any series.
I was gonna
That was
say
nice.
I usually hate the time travel series thing, like in anything, because it makes me think and it hurts my brain.
Okay.
Yeah, I normally hate time travel, like anything to do with time travel, I hate.
I see.
But this was
What-
not
what-
bad.
What do you think about the taxi ride?
Okay, at first I thought it was weird because, like, I've had one too many cab drivers, Uber drivers that talk too much. So at first it was like PTSD.
Mhm.
But then it made a lot of sense after. So I knew the taxi driver was gonna be some form of a fairy godmother. I just didn't expect it to be her father.
Wait, the taxi driver wasn't actually the father, right?
It was.
Like the actor.
No,
Oh.
no, the
And then
actor
it
was not.
changed. And then
Yeah,
somehow
yeah.
it changed. I don't know when it happened, but it changed to his father.
No.
her
So
father.
it happened, like, it happened when she went back, like, when she went back 10 years, she was in her apartment and she thought back about it. And then, like, I remember this part very vividly because I thought the same thing. I was like, did he always look like her dad? She didn't know what her dad looked like. But I rewind, it's a different actor. So, like, there was, like, a scene where everything was swirled. His face, his picture, his license, like, the licensing of the driver's, like, name was changed. So I guess
Okay.
it was like I think you're just supposed to sum it up to like some voodoo magic. He did not want her to know that it was him.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
So it was a different actor when she got in the car. Like, no, she did not just not recognize her dad.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
weird if
yeah.
she didn't.
I thought the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, she gets transported back 10 years and she's like, I guess, working in her office.
Right. So what did you think of Ji Hyuk's actions in this episode? He was like trying to save her from a lot of accidents. The water boiler hitting her. What did you think of that?
Thought it was really weird because, like, where the hell did he come from and why wasn't he, part of her previous life? Or it didn't seem like he was part of her previous life. He just kind of like showed up and paid a lot of attention to her.
At first, I thought, why did she marry her husband with this guy around? It would have been a no-brainer who the better option was, right? So why did she marry her husband with this guy around? And then it got weird. Like, he got, like, stalkery. But then I had to, like, remind myself, like, this is a K-drama. They probably met, like, 20 years ago. Like, some anime type shit. Like, there's, like, a backstory as to why he's not a creep. You know what I mean? But like there were red flags that went off the back of my head. Like, how do you, like, you don't even, like, I just distinctly remember him like looking up her high school sweetheart, and then like for the reunion. And at first I thought, oh, maybe he's the high school sweetheart from the reunion. But then why does she not remember his face? And then I find out he didn't even go to that school, so it just got real creepy.
Yeah, it's like he knew a lot of information about her without us knowing that he knew her like before already.
Yeah.
It was strange. Yeah. But
Okay.
that was a weird entrance into intro for him.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it made sense because he's good looking. Like, it sounds bad, but if he was bad looking, it would have been weird. Like, I would have called the cops.
Okay.
She would have called the cops.
Everyone else did not think he was good looking, right?
Who?
At that point.
Oh, yeah, but that's just like... Ugh.
That's just K-drama.
That's just K-drama. Like, when he went from, like, how he was and then, like, took her advice about, like, changing up his style or something, everyone was like, wow, he looks so much better. I thought he looked the same. I thought he looked good in the first scene, and I thought he looked good after the upgrade. He looked the same.
Yeah, he just took off the glasses and then changed his...
I thought he looked good with the glasses. I liked him better with the glasses. Was that just me?
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I mean, people have different preferences. The next scene was in the lunch, right?
With the food spill.
Oh,
yeah, with the food spill.
That was amazing.
That was good.
That was amazing.
That was the first instance of, a little micro revenge against Soo Min, right?
Yeah, but like, I don't. Is it too early to talk about her? I want to talk about her already.
Well, yeah, sure, you can talk about
She's
her.
crazy.
I mean, you knew from that point she was crazy, like just minus the cheating and stuff. From that point, you knew she was crazy.
Is that the point that I knew she was crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
You think so? Okay.
Just from the food spill?
Yeah, who the does that to a friend just because they didn't want to eat the same shit you wanted to eat? Who the does that?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Cheating with your best friend who has cancer's husband, like that already makes you a horrible person, right? But it doesn't necessarily make you certifiably insane. But this, like, the kitchen scene, like the lunch scene, I think that's when I thought she was crazy.
Okay, well, that was a nice little taster. Like, the food instead spilled on her boyfriend, right?
Yeah.
Ji-won's boyfriend.
Yeah.
He got his shirt, his expensive shirt, all messed up.
Is that his shirt? Like, is that a real brand? Authentique? Because they brought it up with the shirt, they brought it up with the jewelry, they brought it up with like a lot of stuff. Is that a real brand? Because I kind of want to check it out.
I tried looking it up. It doesn't
You
seem like
did?
it's a real brand.
No.
Wait,
it's
did you
like
actually
a
look it up?
placeholder.
It's like a placeholder. But the fact that they brought it up so much, I thought they were like getting sponsored.
Min Hwan goes to her apartment. That was weird. And is naked in her apartment. But I guess that's normal since he's her boyfriend. So I guess that's normal.
Gets
I don't know.
interrupted by the fried chicken.
Yeah, exactly.
I was very confused with the fried chicken.
And then we get to the introduction of the actual best friend,
Mhm.
Hee-yeon, right? What'd you think of her?
I liked her.
You liked her?
She kind of reminded me of me if I wasn't poor.
Why? Because she eats?
She eats a
loves
lot.
food?
Yeah,
I
that's
see.
basically it.
That's it.
That's basically all it takes.
Nothing else.
No.
Okay.
She was cute. I liked her. She was like one of the best characters. I knew she was rich right away. I knew she probably had something to do with the main male lead because she was rich.
Really? Why?
Because she works at the company, at like the lowest level, right? Like a temp job or like a contractor role, or like I don't remember what it was, but she was under her and she was able to afford real earrings. And then also when they did the makeover, she was like a VIP member of that like place with the haircut and the salon. It was very obvious from the beginning that she had money. So I was like, if you have money and you said that your grandpa was like a rice farmer or something, it doesn't add up.
All right, I would say we loosely covered episode 1 and 2, but what would you say of like the main character's interaction with the two people that killed her? I feel like I wouldn't be able to act the same way she did.
But you have to.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. You can't just like kill them first.
You would?
No,
I'd be able to keep a facade.
Yeah, I'd have. Who's faker than me?
Oh my god.
I do a better job than you guys.
Okay, great.
Actually, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not.
I don't think you can hold.
Yeah, I don't
stuff
think so
back.
either.
No.
Maybe not.
You killed me. There's no way you're holding back.
But
You'll
I mean,
be throwing fists.
But I mean, she reacted poorly too. To the
Did
first
she?
time seeing him.
Okay, well, she just yelled, but I
No,
don't think
she
it was-
tried to hit him. What are you talking about? She just yelled.
Oh, she did. Okay, I
She
don't
made a
remember
scene at
that.
the office. No.
Oh yeah, in the beginning, yeah.
Okay, but that was it, right? It wasn't like it was an ongoing thing where she makes a scene every time. She controlled her emotions most of the time.
But she controlled her emotion because she had a goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
I think I'd be able to do the same thing too.
Okay,
Alright.
so I think transitioning to 3, it was basically that going up to the reunion, right?
How fucked up is that? Is like you give these earrings and you don't tell her that it's a reunion.
Yeah. So there's 2 parts to it. One was the actual like makeover,
Oh.
and then the second was
Wait, I have something to say about the makeover.
Yeah.
Her makeover was so good. I wanted to get that haircut.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, because she looked so good in it. I was like, oh, let me try that haircut. I think, if she looks good in it, let me try.
I don't think it would fit your face.
That's
but-
what everybody else I asked said. So, but I
the
don't
main
know.
character G1 has a longer face. It wouldn't work.
Longer
Yeah.
and skinnier, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
That's besides the point. But I wanted to cut my hair, and I still might.
Okay, go ahead.
I might.
Do it.
Do
I
it.
could.
I mean, the impression of the makeover in this case was a little unrealistic, but I guess it happened.
Why was that unrealistic?
I don't know. She transformed quite a bit, like both
That's the point.
in outfit and hairstyle and like mannerisms.
Yeah.
So it's
It
like
was
the whole
quite-
package.
Quite a
Just-
flip in personality.
Yeah, but before
And
her
then-
husband and best friend didn't screw her over. Things like that change you. It's not unbelievable.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
it. You look good, you
guess.
feel good. It's just
But there-
confidence.
Moving on then, the reunion. What did you think of the reunion?
Delicious.
Delicious
It was delicious.
from beginning to end, or was there something?
The only thing that was not delicious was when she left. I thought Sumin got off easy.
Okay, what do you think could have happened or should have happened?
She should have stayed and then poured water on her face.
What the?
Okay.
What are you doing?
That would have made me feel better.
Okay, but for what? What reason?
What do you mean for what reason? You were bullied for 4 years because of something that didn't even happen. You psycho?
I think at this point she still wanted to like maintain some kind of relationship with Sumin,
Alright, fine.
right?
And then this is where we get the second male lead, right? What'd you think of the second male lead, Yunho?
I thought he was adorable.
Adorable.
Adorable. He looks like a cute little puppy dog.
Oh my god.
I thought he was adorable. I thought as soon as I saw him, and as soon as I knew right away he was gonna end up with a best friend because he's a chef and she loves to eat.
Yeah, that was pretty.
It was very obvious.
straightforward.
Yeah, it was very obvious they were gonna end up together, like immediately.
Yeah.
So I didn't feel too bad for him, which I appreciate because like I love, but I also hate like most dramas where it's like, oh, the second male lead, like we feel so bad for him because he loves her so much, and like it's like I just feel so bad for him. I like that I didn't feel as bad for him this time.
It was cute when he admitted her crush, his crush to her.
Yeah, that scene
That's-
was really cute. But you knew from beginning to end he was never gonna it was never gonna happen, so it was fine.
This is also the scene that I think was creepy. Was Ji-hyuk was in the distance
Yep.
looking at the.
Yep.
That was funny as hell.
Looked like such a creep
Yep.
guy.
And then Yunho, I guess, made eye contact with him.
Yup.
Yep.
They saw each other.
It's like so weird, so awkward.
I'm not sure what they were trying to do with that scene, but sure. All right, so I guess moving on, there was the bath scene with Ji Hyuk, the main male lead.
You want to talk about the bath scene?
Yeah, I think it's important.
That you see his abs?
No, not the abs, the
You see
heart.
the heart.
Oh,
man.
okay. Why didn't you just say that? Why don't you just phrase it like, hey, what'd you think about the heart on his chest that showed up? Why do you have to say, let's talk about the bath scene?
I mean, he does have a nice body, but what do you want me to say?
I want. What do you mean? What do you want me to say? I was even thinking about the bath scene.
Okay, the heart scene. What'd you think?
Well, I thought it was absolutely heartwarming that her dad handpicked a guy for her.
Oh my god.
I
So
thought it was
annoying.
so sweet. I thought it was like all full circle and all feels and all like, oh, dad's dead, but he's still looking out for you, sweetie. So sad. I didn't cry.
I mean, okay. I didn't know what to think. I wasn't sure what to feel about the marking of his body. It didn't. I
Huh?
don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me why the mark is on his body.
Because he's the
He-
allowance.
He's the bill.
It just
Metaphorically and literally, because he's loaded.
okay, sure. It's just weird. Okay, that's all.
But on a side note, this actor, right, the main male lead, I thought he looked gigantic in the freaking show,
He
like compared
does.
to everyone else.
Is he
tall
like
is that?
not 6'5" or something?
Yeah, but I just looked it up. He's only 6'2".
Holy.
So
So
is
everyone else is small.
short?
I guess everyone else is short. Like from watching the drama, I thought he was like 6'5".
I thought he was at least 6'5".
Yeah.
So I
see.
guess everyone else is just really short.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess so.
Wait, so how tall is the female lead?
I don't know.
5'8".
What do you mean 5'8"?
It says she's
5'6"?
5'6".
5'6". Okay.
Oh, that's still weird. Because
That's
she was
still pretty
wearing
tall.
heels in most of those too.
Yeah, and she still looked pretty short compared to
Yeah,
him.
so I don't. Either he's not 6'2" or she's not 5'6". I don't know which one it is.
What'd you think of that scene, the flashback in the park?
When she put the freaking white hat on her, it looked so
Holy.
bad.
I felt really bad for her, GG1. She was the third wheel in that
Yeah.
date.
Yeah, I thought it was good to build a little more backstory to the BS.
That really pissed me off. 5 and 6.
I think that's when they found out that he was from the future.
Yeah, it turned out to be the music, right?
Yep,
The
the BTS
BTS
songs. Yep.
So let's talk about a couple key moments. I mean, in episodes 5 and 6, we also find out the flashback with the main two people meeting. It was predictable.
It was so.
Wait,
It's like so K-drama.
Yes, I feel like it was pretty predictable.
It
Yeah.
happens in every anime, every K-drama, and like everything.
Yeah.
Very predictable, but still good because he's not a total creep.
Yeah, I guess another major scene is like teaching Jiwon how to do the flip.
Oh yeah, that part was cool. I tried to
That
do it
part
with
was
G
great.
after. I couldn't flip him.
Well, obviously.
I don't
Well,
know
I
why
mean,
you were
I
trying to
caught
flip
him off guard.
You didn't.
Huh?
I did.
You're screaming on the way over.
Okay, whatever.
Sumin starts making advances towards Minhwan, and I think we start to see them getting closer, which is it's kind of nice. I was like, yeah, keep going, buddy.
I guess from a viewer, it's kind of weird to egg on a cheating. That's, like you don't usually do that, but in this case, you want to.
That's
which
true.
was- True, it's really nice.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
Let's move on to
Not much happened.
7 and 8-ish.
Now this is where things starts ramping up, right? This is where the what is it? The team building
Mm-hmm.
happens. So this is where Su Min really shows her true colors.
Honestly, were you guys surprised by her true colors or no?
Of course not,
Okay.
because we knew what she was thinking in the back, right? This whole time.
No,
leading
like
up
did
to that
you
episode?
guys know she was that manipulative?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, at this point, yeah, I think we
yeah.
knew.
I
Gotcha.
think we got it.
Okay.
I'm just surprised that G1 held it to now to like reveal
Yeah.
like I fucking hate you, you two-faced asshole.
Yeah.
But I was actually afraid of her life, G1's life, because I don't know what Sumin is capable of at this point. I don't know what she will do in
Yeah.
her state.
Well, I
You
will
know,
say at that point, I did not think she would be violent. I knew she was
you don't think
psycho.
so?
No, Sumin's the kind of like I was gonna say we've all met someone like her, but I don't know if you guys have. I feel like guys usually can't pick up on it as fast as girls do. But like I can definitely think of a few people I've met like with traits like hers, but like they were never violent. So I never expected her to get violent at the end either. You know what I mean? Like she got like murdery, like scary.
Wait, so you think or you don't think she was
I
capable?
did not think she was capable of being violent at that point.
Yeah.
Even though you knew she was gonna murder her, G1.
She did not murder her. Technically, her husband did.
Oh, by pushing her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Technically, she was playing the victim on her knees crying, saying she was sorry. Girls like her to the end, like literally till the end, she will play the victim.
I see.
But like I never thought she would be capable of violence at that point. Yeah.
I thought the lake scene where she got in the water and then like
Oh, that was pivotal.
Okay, well I was gonna say it was kind of stupid, but
Oh, why?
like it is pivotal, but like at the same time it's like, okay, she's like in waist deep water and he has to go jumping in to save her.
I'm like, I
thought
can
that was-
swim. I don't know what she doing.
Yeah, I thought
can
that was
swim.
kind of dumb.
Okay, whatever.
Like he made it so dramatic, but whatever.
Okay, so you know that whole flashback scene where they first met at the park?
Yeah.
Where she was drunk. I thought that whole thing was like, okay, I understand why the backstory is important, but I'm kind of bored. The water scene is actually what gave the flashback meaning to me, because that's when he said like, I want to be your land. Was it land?
Yeah, like,
Something like that. And that was so touching to me.
Of course it was to you.
She had no idea what he was talking about, but we did.
Oh my god.
so annoying.
No, it was so sweet. But you understand what I mean? Like it went full circle back to like the flashback that like I was bored. Like I was bored during the flashback, but then like it all made sense when he said that. And I was like, wow, that was like a very intentional, like, good for you. Good for you, directors. Good for you, writers. Good for you.
Okay.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, well, this is also when Sumin and Minhwan get together in the tent.
Wait, before that, I watched that girl fight so many times.
Why?
It was
Why?
lit. It was lit.
It
Like
was
the
not
part where
that lit.
her bracelet got caught in her hair. Oh, I wish it got stuck a little longer.
Oh, that was funny.
It was
That was
not that lit.
amazing.
I wish there was a bit more smackdown.
Listen, they're Korean, not American, okay? They're a little
Okay.
classier.
That
Like if it
that
was
was
me, I'd
funny
be
as hell.
kicking. I'd be kicking too. Like,
What
oh,
do you mean? How are you gonna play
Like,
that?
sorry.
Oh,
my foot got stuck.
I'm trying to kick my bracelet off your hair.
Huh?
Okay.
Whatever.
Toxic as hell.
So,
Yeah, the tent.
wait, did you guys expect? Yeah, so they slept together, they cheated on her, whatever. Did you guys expect him to react the way that he did after?
Minhwan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did
that's-
not.
Yeah.
It's pretty
He's
normal.
a fucking dirty cheater.
I pick up on like the girl stuff, but I guess I don't pick up on the guy stuff because I was not expecting him to just blow her off after they had sex. I figured he'd be like, oh crap, okay, now we gotta come clean.
No. What do you mean?
So I can only see red flags for girls. I can't see red flags for guys. Like
What do you mean?
I did not
The
think
fir-
he. I did not think he was no because in the first life they seemed like they were in love. They seemed very lovey dovey. I don't know if he said like, oh, I'm gonna marry you after she dies or anything like that. I don't think he said that. But they seemed very much together. So I thought after they slept together in the tent, like they were gonna start a relationship.
No. Minhwan always thought of G1 as like a golden goose, basically, like the perfect wife.
Yeah.
And that's all she was to him. And he's not gonna give that up just for some one night thing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He didn't treat her like a one night thing in the scene where she had cancer and she found them in bed. He was talking about buying her shit.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, at that point, it's like she was useless. Like G1 was useless to Minhwan.
We start progressing towards like where Minhwan wants to. Well, like what Jay said, Minhwan thinks of Jiwon as like the golden goose and marriage material, right? So we're progressing towards the proposal.
Oh my god,
And
can we
we get
talk
the-
about
Holy,
flashback.
holy crap.
holy.
Holy crap.
Hello, Google. Oh, okay, they don't have Google Translate yet, but Can you? Oh my god.
And he did it the same day as her birthday.
So bad. I really felt bad for Jiwon. I was like, and she just took it and
No,
she's like,
she
okay.
said yes.
Yeah,
Will
I was
you
like, what?
it was like a shit ass cake. Was it even a cake? I don't even know what it was.
No,
It
it was
looked like a sandwich.
It was like a sandwich, and then
with
like
egg and Nutella.
yeah, and then like a "Will you marry me" sign with the A on top of the E with the E crossed out, like Merry Christmas.
Jesus,
I don't know
he
why
couldn't
he
even
couldn't.
spare.
He couldn't even spare an extra sheet of paper and rewrite
No,
it.
the problem is
rewrite
not
it.
him. The problem is her.
What?
Who the heck says yes to a proposal like that? I'm sorry. Like, she doesn't deserve cancer. Nobody does. Nobody deserves to get sick. Nobody deserves to get abused. Deserves blah, 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 blah. But I'm sorry. Like, if you say yes, like saying yes to marriage, like, you are entrusting your life to this guy. This guy who proposed to you like this. Like, you gotta take some of it's her fault, bro. I don't care.
Okay, sure.
No.
She had low self-esteem at that point. All right.
And this is why people should be single until they're ready to date. I'm just saying, okay? Like, don't just say yes to the first piece of trash. That's ridiculous. Like, that's your fault for saying, oh, forget it.
That was bad.
No, I wouldn't wish that proposal on my worst enemy.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Whoever
Moving
wrote that
on.
was great. Jeez. It's like, I was astounded. I was appalled.
I really liked that the cat
Oh,
was
yeah.
actually the kitten.
Yeah. Oh, that was sweet. That was
That
really
was
sweet,
nice.
too.
That was a nice.
that was a
I wish we
nice-
got more of the cat.
That was a nice
Yeah.
touch.
I think we deserve the full episode of the cat.
Okay, well, what did you guys think about the second proposal?
I mean, perfect. Amazing. Really nicely set up. The backdrop was really great. The robots, the drones, the ambiance was great. That was perfect.
That one scene, like, there was one scene that literally I could not sleep after I saw that scene. Because I watched it that night, and like I think I had nightmares. Like, I could not sleep. The scene where Sumin jumps into the water basically and says like, I can't swim, like I'm gonna do it, and then she jumps in the water to save her, and then her eyes open. Like, I still, like, I close my eyes and I can see it's so clear right now. Not only were her eyes open, she had this creepy ass smile. And then, like, she tries to pull her down and drown her. And I could not sleep. That night, I could not sleep. I had nightmares.
Nice.
All right, that's it. That's all. That's like next level crazy.
What would you do in that situation? Would you save her?
Nah, I'd kick that bitch off.
Oh, right.
And swim. Like, she can't swim.
Wait, what do you mean so you wouldn't even be in the water? Wait, you would be in the water, but you would kick her?
I would
I'm
be
confused.
in the water because I try to save her as a good person. And then when she
Okay.
opens her eyes, smiles, and then tries to pull me down, I'm gonna kick her off. The heck?
I see.
Like, I'm
Gotcha.
not drowning for you. I can
yeah.
swim.
Got it.
The lake scene was the first scene that I thought, like, oh, she could be violent. She's not just like a petty, manipulative bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's willing to die.
Yeah, she's willing to. Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay, what do you think about Jiwon meeting Minhwan's mother in
That's another delicious scene.
That was juicy.
That was
the
delicious.
cooking class? In the cooking
That was
class?
juicy.
That was juicy as hell.
Well, she
Yeah.
gave her the coupon, right? Specifically for that place because she knew that the mother was going to be there,
Yeah.
right?
It was a setup.
Yeah, to make her look like, because they were already engaged, so she thought like, okay, what are the ways I can break them up? And one way is to get the mother-in-law to like her more than Jiwon.
Yeah.
The shopping scene was fantastic afterwards too. Like,
Oh,
it killed
That-
me.
felt great.
No. Like, it was ridiculous because at first it's like, oh, this bag is a little expensive, and then I'm a legend at the company. Like, what? Like, no wonder you're in debt.
Idiot.
And then the scene after that, oh my god, like, that was like one of my favorite episodes because they had like the family meetup dinner.
Holy
Lunch.
Yeah,
Lunch.
at
What
the
a
second-
way.
Yeah.
At the second male lead's restaurant.
Wait, I'm sorry. Can we talk about how hot she looked? She looked so good.
Yep.
She looked
looked
so
really
good.
Yeah, you were really about it.
I was like, my jaw was still. I mean, like, she was always pretty, like always pretty, but like the black outfit and like the black eyeliner and like it was just she's so pretty when she smiles. Like she's pretty when she doesn't smile, but then when she smiles, it's like plus 5 points.
I see.
Okay.
Plus 5 on a scale of 10, so like plus 50
Wait,
on a scale
what?
of 100.
Holy crap.
Yeah,
Jesus.
she's so pretty when
Okay.
she smiles.
I liked how they ended that scene with the judo flip.
Oh yeah, that was good. That was good.
In front of the restaurant.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
that
it's
was
so
good.
embarrassing.
Immediately after that scene was the
At the office, right?
yes, with the Penny's Park.
The slap.
The 3 slaps. I think she slapped him like 3 times.
Yeah, that was
That was good. That was good. That whole episode, I thought it was like so, like it just felt so good.
That's the type of thing you were looking for, right?
Yeah, like
The
it
drama.
just felt so good. Everyone finally knows that they were cheating. She finally
Uh-huh.
called off the engagement. Oh, and then the thing with the customer came out. The thing
Oh,
where they,
the poisoning.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
allergic
The
reaction.
allergy.
allergy.
Yeah,
thing,
yeah.
yeah.
So that thing finally came out too, and like the I love the best friend, which is like where everyone found out that like, oh, they were both missing, so they're probably like having sex during work hours.
I thought this series was supposed to end at episode 12. So I was like, oh, this is finally wrapping up. I'm feeling good.
Nope, there's still more.
You didn't know that there were 16 episodes.
No, I didn't. I didn't bother to look it up, but like
Oh, so you thought that was like the happy ending.
I thought like they were getting towards the ending, and then like I don't know if they were gonna get to who actually dies in place of her or whatever, or who gets the cancer. So speaking of that though, I mean, we haven't really talked about the other like side storyline with her
Yes.
coworker,
Yes.
Turan. Yeah.
Yeah, the assistant manager or
Yes.
manager
Yeah.
later on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say, I mean, it does tie into the story, but like I didn't care too much about that storyline.
Honestly, it kind of annoyed me because I thought she was just so freaking dumb.
She's a pushover.
Yeah, well, okay, so hear me out. The first time watching it, like every time that like Sumin would like manipulate her and like she would always be like, "Oh, Sumin's so nice to you. What a good friend you have, Jiwon. Like, oh, she's so sweet." And I got really annoyed because I was like, "Wow, she's so dumb." But then I got to a point where I realized, like, oh, like the purpose that she serves here is to show us what Jiwon was in her first life. Stupid.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Sure, I
I
don't know
guess.
about stupid.
No,
but-
it's stupid.
Yeah.
No, because like she'll say something backhanded or like did something backhanded, and then it's like, oh, she's so nice. Like you're so lucky to have a friend like her. That's stupid.
Okay, fine, sure.
It was a little slow, the side story, but like I understand the juxtaposition and like the purpose that she serves there. But yeah, the scene with the customers where they came into the lobby to like complain and make a scene. Oh, that scene was so delicious.
And Sumin's way of trying to get out of it,
Oh
that
my
was
God.
pretty dumb.
The
Like,
pregnant thing,
Oh,
I don't
God.
understand why or where that even came from. I guess she just said it to like for pity.
well, pity, but also to get out of the situation of like,
Right.
I guess, getting the consequences from the couple. the
Right.
older couple.
Like she lied about the pregnancy to get out of. Yeah, you're right.
It's like that's amazing. That's amazing.
It's crazy. Move a
The
little
leads get
faster.
together, right?
Yeah, the kiss. What'd you think of this kiss?
I thought it was good, but then didn't he like kick her out right after?
Oh, that was for other reasons. It wasn't because I kissed you. I'll see you. That
Yeah.
was for other reasons. I thought this kiss was stronger than most like other K drama.
Like on-scene kisses, you mean? Yeah. No, they had good chemistry, those two.
Yeah, it was not bad. Yeah.
Yeah. The next episode was like,
It was the marriage, right?
oh, is it the next episode? Because that episode was really good. The wedding dress was absolutely ugly.
Yeah. Oh, she didn't pick it out, right? It was
She
her
did not
mother.
pick it out.
Yeah.
Her mom picked it out. It was so ugly.
That's so bad.
That mother-in-law really pisses me off.
Way too overbearing.
Yeah, but
Oh,
that's like typical
yeah.
K-drama stuff. What did you guys think about her hiring the fake mom and then like hiring fake guests?
That's very typical of
Yeah.
her.
I didn't
That's-
know people did that, and I didn't know that was a job. Do you think people like how much you think that pays
Yeah.
here?
I don't know, but
Because
I'm
I would
assuming.
be really good at that.
Why would you
Sure.
want to be good at that?
Because it's a side hustle money. I need money.
Holy
I want
crap.
money. Like if I
I'm
could get paid to go to people's weddings, eat food, pretend I know them, like I would totally do it.
You can't act, so I don't know what you're doing.
I don't have to act.
You need a story.
No, you don't. You just need bodies.
What do you mean?
Everyone there
No.
is fake. Like everyone there is like an act, like is like a fake friend.
Yeah, but didn't you hear the mother had to understand the backstory?
Sure,
know,
but I'll
where
just be
she
like,
came
oh,
from, like...
I'm Sumin's friend from school. That's it.
Okay, fine. So you're gonna just be hired for the friend.
Yeah.
As like the... Okay,
I-
sure.
Okay.
Do I look like I'm old enough to have a daughter that's being married?
Okay, well that's gonna pay low because it's low effort.
Nuh-uh. I think they said it was 100,000 won, which is not that much probably in
It's
USD.
$100.
But still, it's $100. I mean, like that's more than I make on Twitch, like per hour.
All right, go do that.
Yeah.
The high school friends showing up too.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that was good. That was
that really
good.
that turned ratchet real quick.
Yeah, yeah. I thought they redeemed themselves. I mean, they definitely messed up. Like it doesn't make up for 4 years of torture, but it kind of shows that, like, you know.
Well, they have integrity at least. Like they realized that they were being lied to.
That they made a mistake. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Something I like was the Busan accent. Those are really nice.
I can't tell.
It really gives like a homely vibe.
Alice can't tell apparently.
What?
It's like
it's very clear.
It's very clear that it's different.
I'm not Korean.
Holy.
Episode 11 and 12, the Boa also shows up.
I cannot believe that was Boa. I didn't even recognize her.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I didn't know it was Boa until someone mentioned it to me.
I loved Boa. I was so surprised I didn't recognize her. I didn't know she had gone into acting. But what did we think about her? She's
a whole nother level.
What does that mean?
Of dangerous.
Oh yeah.
Compared to Sumin, that's like not even comparable.
I mean, she's Sumin but rich.
Yeah, so it's like you can see how money can really multiply the amount of things you can do.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Did you guys think she did a good job though? I don't know, because like for me,
I was acting.
Yeah, because this was the first. I don't know if she's done acting for a long time now or not, but this was the first role I saw her in terms of acting, like instead of singing and dancing.
Yeah, Shallow says her acting was kind of questionable.
I thought she was a little too stoic.
Stoic?
Yeah.
Okay.
And like I kind of understand that like the character is supposed to be like a stoic, bad bitch, rich, don't give a shit, whatever. But like it wasn't like it wasn't.
Yeah, it was a little wooden.
Yeah, like the acting was not on par with everyone else, I feel like. But not that she did a bad job. It just wasn't as good as like I feel like Sumin.
She did a good job.
Yeah, Sumin's like villain like thing. Like I hated Sumin more than Boa.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that's how I judge if you're a good villain, like how much I hate you.
Right.
Yeah.
But
no,
I agree.
Yeah, but things really kind of spiraled from there. Sumin got her dad to ram a truck into Jiwon.
What did you think of the execution? I thought it was a little weird. Like they didn't really think it through that much in terms of like. Well, first they got the guy, Jiwon's mother, and the her lover.
Yeah.
To do the job. I don't know why that was important or why that was necessary for them to do the job. Like for him to drive the truck in.
Well,
that
who
didn't
else
make
would they get
much
to
sense.
do?
I don't know. You can pay someone else to do it. Like why him? Out of all the people, like anyone, like a lot of people would do that for that amount of money. Why did it have to be him? Because that was the whole setup where they get discovered that they were trying to plot something to kill Jiwon, right?
Well, the person that wanted to kill her was Boa's character. I don't think she cared who did it as long as it didn't tie to her. It doesn't matter if it's Sumin's dad or it's like a random stranger on the street, because to her, he is a random stranger.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, just considering how much money she has, like, why even tie in people that Jiwon knows? That's all.
Because then she can blame it on them. That's the whole point,
okay. Sure.
Right? Because like if anything happens, like they would take the fall. She would know who to blame because of their background and their ties together. It's like, oh, this is why it happened. There's plausible cause.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, but then the husband, whatever, the lover was like communicating with Ju Ra directly, and then they recorded the call. Like, why is that important? Why was that necessary? For her to be incriminated there. I don't know. It's like there was a lot of mistakes there, I guess.
I will say, like she was like Jiwon was like a deer in headlights, just watching the truck. She wasn't like doing anything.
She's not a gamer. No reflexes. No reflexes, bro.
Yeah.
I
But okay, I mean, one thing we did skip over was like the meeting with her mom, like her mom that ran away. And then she like took her on a shopping spree. I kind of knew right away that the mother was like, you know,
Yeah, that was sad.
disingenuous.
That was sad. So I thought the last few episodes, G1 and Ji-hyuk's tag team was pretty nice. Their plan was really well executed. Like they were just playing everyone.
Did you guys expect the husband to die?
No,
No,
I
not
would say
really.
I did not expect it.
Yeah, right? That I thought that was a really nice twist. Cuz I always expected, I guess for me, I was like, okay, Sumin's going to get cancer and then she's going to die in her place. I didn't think it was going to be like, oh, okay, somebody else is going to get cancer and then somebody else is going to marry your husband and then somebody else is going to get pushed into the table. Like I thought that was like a nice unexpected turn of events. Like I thought all of the fate was gonna happen to one singular person, but it was like spread out.
Yeah.
I think it was good though. I mean, before we got to that part, we saw that Min Hwan he almost killed Jiwon, like in the office.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I was like, oh damn, he's
ready to go all in.
He's ready to go. I didn't mind him dying at the end.
I didn't mind him dying in the beginning.
Really? You wished him death?
Yeah, he killed his wife with cancer. I wished him death since the first episode. Are you crazy?
So you wanted G1 to plot his death?
I wanted them both to die.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, you're a bad person, you die. That's it.
I mean, I feel like that's the easy way out. I think Su Min's ending was deserved. That's the good way to, get revenge. Her being in jail, like she can suffer in eternity versus like Min Hwan just dies.
I think they should have both died. Oh, but I see what you're saying. Like she's alive, but she sees her doing well.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's her ultimate punishment.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
That's more torturous, I think.
Okay, and then the ending with the last scene with the crazy.
The crazy Yura?
No, Sumin.
Sumin?
In the apartment when she tries
Where
to
they
set
trap
her.
them, yeah.
Yeah. What did you guys?
Oh.
I always knew that obviously G1 will succeed, but I just didn't know like how, I guess. That was nice. That was a nice setup for
It was nice, but I thought it was so obvious that there was a camera.
Is it?
Yeah.
But I mean, no one's looking in the corner, like the top corner of a room.
No. Okay, maybe it's just like I've seen too many of these.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was like very obvious that it was like, oh, she's like, they know she's coming. The main characters, like the main male character is like super protective. Like,
I thought the cable tie was kind of dumb.
yeah, the cable tie. Well, no, I would not be able to break out of one of those.
No, I thought like Ji-hyuk had Ji-won trained to break the cable tie.
Yeah.
Like, how do you know it's gonna be a cable tie?
It was too convenient, I guess. Could have been handcuffs.
Yeah, or it could be rope. Like, what the hell?
Well, I mean, it turned out fine, right?
Yeah.
It was a little weirdly executed. I mean, they could have ended it a little earlier because they had a lot of incriminating evidence already.
No, but they didn't have proof that she killed her husband. They needed, like, that was what...
Oh, the verbal proof, you're saying? Yeah.
That would have been what would, like, lock her in jail.
They needed the confession.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what the whole scene was about. Okay, so last thing. I would say I really appreciated the ending because I feel like a lot of dramas, a lot of shows, a lot of movies, they don't save enough time at the end for like the feel good moments, you know? It's like we worked our way from beginning to end. It was a wild roller coaster. My feelings were up, they were down, they were up, they were down, they were up, they were down again. Okay, I would just like to end it on some up. Okay, usually there's only like 2 seconds at the end. It's like, oh, and they live happily ever after. I hate that. Okay, this was nice. They did it right. There was like a solid amount of time in the last episode dedicated to how their lives, were good after all the crazy. I enjoyed it.
You even got to see the babies.
Yeah, you even got to see the babies. I love that.
Was there anything surprising in the ending?
No, I actually. Oh, the part where Boa's character dies. I saw that coming. Because because at that point, like we know that like, oh, the fates can be separated. One person has to take this or like whatever, right? I kind of knew. I was like, oh, what's gonna happen to the other villain? Oh, of course, she's gonna die too in a car crash. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
so I
the
saw it
last
coming.
thread, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
then,
As soon as she got into the car,
yep,
it was a done
it was
deal.
obvious. It was obvious. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was very obvious. But here's the thing: the fact that it was obvious to someone like me. Not saying I'm dumb or anything, but like time travel just really confuses me. Okay, so the
I mean, there
fact
was
that
no
they
time travel here. It was
no
just
no
one
no no
time.
okay, well it changes everything. Okay, in the time space continuum. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
but the point is the fact that I could follow along and I was able to make the conclusion that like, oh, she's gonna die. It kind of speaks to how organized and how well they like planned everything out because everything made sense. Like I was able to follow along. But
I
anyways, I
agree.
enjoyed seeing their wedding. I enjoyed seeing the babies. I enjoyed the happy ending. I enjoyed all of that. Oh, one last thing that we didn't get to talk about was the original male manager that nobody liked.
hmm
It's
Uh-huh.
crazy. At the end, they're like friends. He came to her wedding.
He
Yeah, I
did
mean, he turned a new leaf. He wasn't
yeah.
like inherently bad person.
No, but he's like super annoying. Every time I saw him eat, it was
Yeah,
nasty. Every
it's
time I
so
saw him
bad.
eat, it was nasty. But like no, like but he had some he was good comedic sometimes.
When he discovered that they were Sumin
Oh
was
yeah,
like in
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah. That
relationship
was
with
good.
Min Hwan,
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
trying to tackle him. That
yeah.
was funny. Damn.
Yeah,
Feel sorry
Shao
for
says
him.
the same thing. Can we mention that one boss dude ended up being such a tsundere?
The
What?
assistant to the main male lead.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, him.
Sukjun.
Like at first, I wasn't sure if he was like a good guy or a bad guy because he was so stoic, right? But then he
Yeah.
turned out to be a good guy, and it actually kind of warmed my heart. At first, I didn't like him because like he like, you know, like he just had a stank face on the whole time. Like everybody owed him money. But then he turned out to be super like, because I think in one of the episodes, the grandpa really likes him, and the grandpa's like, you got to keep him around to help you. And then we saw in the first life he actually ended up quitting, right?
Mhm.
But then like the part where I think he started to grow on me and I started to understand him was when he was showing his grandpa the pictures of him on that one date with the
Yep.
girl where they were at the
Mhm.
beach, right?
Yep.
And he was just like, you know, the old him didn't make any mistakes. He didn't need me, which is like why he left, I think. And now
Mhm.
it's like, but now he's like a person and I can help and I'm needed. You know, it was kind of sweet. It's like
Oh,
I just wanted
yeah.
to I just want to be needed, you know? Yeah, he really grew on me actually.
Yeah, I didn't expect him smiling and laughing at the end.
And he had such a nice like you know, there's something about people who don't smile at all, and then like when they do smile, you're like, wow, you know,
Oh my god.
you know what I mean? Like the people
Yeah.
who like never smile, and then when they smile, it's like, when were you always this attractive? Why, like, who owed you money? You know?
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. Wait, do you guys want to do ratings? Because it's like a 10 out of 10 for me.
Really? 10 out of 10.
I really
Wow.
liked it.
I see.
Yeah, I would say I give it a 9.5 out of 10. Though 0.5 is like I think prior to episode 10, I felt the storyline being a little slow at times.
Hmm.
So I felt like they definitely the pacing was a lot faster after episode 10-ish,
Mm-hmm.
maybe 11.
Mm-hmm.
And then the whole thing with Boa coming
Mhm.
in, I felt like
It's like
that
out of
was like
nowhere.
yeah, it's like out of nowhere, and then there was the pacing was all weird after that. But
Yeah.
prior to that, there was a lot of like dead space that I guess it was meant to build up the storyline and build up into the climax, but I felt it being a little slow.
Yeah. Jay, what about you?
I think this would be probably an 8 out of 10.
8?
Yeah.
Why? What'd you take off for?
Well, one was what G said. The pacing was slow, so it felt like it dragged on in the
Okay.
middle, at least. The second was I wanted to see more of the side character development. That they could have spent more time on that. I think in other dramas they do spend some more time on the side characters and how they get together. But this one, it seemed like it seemed a little more rushed than
Hmm.
usual.
All right. Well, I loved it.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 for me.
10 out of 10 because of what?
Everything was great.
She just liked
Everything.
the happy ending.
The happy ending
Okay.
was fantastic.
If it didn't have a happy ending, what would you rate it?
0.
What the? What the hell?